Well, good morning, everybody. Oh, it's time to get back to some Super Mario Sunshine. Let's, well, hi. Hang on. I didn't prepare, I didn't put this camera over here, but you'll get the idea. There it is. It's a bit bright right now. Yeah, but that's fine. Let's go. I hadn't, Oh, hey, Rocha. So, being that I use this mic now and not a collar clip mic, oh, yes, please do display in progressive scan mode. Now that this mic is back here and not on the collar anymore, I can't talk to you guys when I stand up, so. Oh. Gotta turn everything down a little bit. I think I was clipping. Alright. Oh, and then I gotta fix the aspect ratio on my TV. And we're in there. We are going. Once I'm all situated now, oh my gosh. Look, I'm high maintenance, alright? Okay. Oh. Let's start. So yeah, this is Super Mario Sunshine, the only 3D Mario game that I've not played through before, and boy, it's real good. It's very fun. I like it a lot. So right now, we've been in the beach. That's been our latest adventure. So, I think we can get up there by doing this. And there it is. Whee! Oh, there we go. Good to hear. Yeah, you know, I never loved it until now. I've always thought, man, this game's gotta be better than I think it is, you know? Like, each time that I've tried to play it, there was something about it that I didn't like very much. But I knew that it must be great because all of the other 3D Marios are great, you know? So, oh, we're timed now? Well, let's get going then. I wonder how close to 100% they need me to be here. But yeah, you know, I always thought, like, every other 3D Mario game are some of the best games ever made, you know? So there's no way that this game isn't fantastic. And so yeah, giving it another shot. It turns out it sure is fantastic. Those little guys aren't popping out to get me. What up, Portland? You know how, like, the scrubbing bubbles are usually coming out of these things? Alright. Oh, look at that. Uh-oh. There was a little bit up there. Oh. There we go. Perfect. Ooh. Got ourselves a blue. You know, I didn't really read what that guy told me to do. I'm guessing that I'm timed and I gotta get rid of most of this stuff, you know? But, I didn't actually really read it. So, okay, now it's time to do the spot rinse. get the stuff I missed a little more thoroughly here. There's that, there's that. I missed all this. Okay, okay. Yeah, see, I knew they were only looking for a 99% done job. And look at all that time we have left over. Perfect. What a start to the day. Now, what I don't remember is how are we doing on secret shines for this place? Squeaky clean. Do you ever get out of the shower and like rub your skin and make it go like so that you're you know that you're literally squeaky clean? All right. I did already get both the secret shines here. Sweet. Okay, okay. Because it was the secret of the casino and the secret of the hotel lobby. Right, right, right. Alright, Shadow Mario checks in. Get it? Because it's a hotel. It's checking in. And we're gonna go... Wait. Okay, here's what I don't get, though. They're still talking about Shadow Mario? Hasn't it been revealed that it's Bowser Jr.? I guess they didn't want to spoil anything with the names of the shines in case we somehow didn't know yet. Oh, here he is. Look at this dickhead. Oh. Oh. I don't... Shadow Mario doing contact damage is... Oh, that's silly. That is straight silly. Shadow Mario doing contact damage can be kind of annoying. Because, like, you're supposed to chase him, you know? But if you chase him so well that you make contact with him, it punishes you. It's kind of weird. I'm legit confused now. He got away. Shadow Mario just straight up got away. Alright, alright. Time to be wise about this. We're just gonna go back to the bottom, you know? And see... Oh, okay. See, he came back here. None of that was getting him? Okay, that's his route. He's just relying on the booze to trick me. Dude, why is he so hard to hit in this one? Okay, there we go.
You're so annoying!
Oh, we got him. Dude, holy shit, this game is fun. Mario games, man. How do they keep getting away with it? All right. So you know it's an odd little phenomenon that I've found on YouTube, particularly with my stream archive channel, are like what I can only assume are bots just posting generic positive comments. Like bots that just say like loved it, you know? Or bots that say, you know, hey, name, nice video title, video. You know what I mean? And like that's like what it's just like some generically inhuman but positive comment that says nothing. And I get them all the time. And I'm wondering what the deal is with them. I wonder if what it is there are a lot of, like, there are channels that do giveaways, you know? I'm sure there are a lot of channels that do, like, leave a comment for a giveaway, right? And maybe it's like people make bots that just comment on every video hoping that it helps them? I don't know. I don't know what the point is. Why is it a thing? I don't get it. Oh, you know what it... Yeah, I don't know. It could even be that someone who's an actual human watched one of my videos and liked it, did like it, so then they set up their bot to start commenting on all my videos to help me out, you know? Because it helps the system. Who knows? What up, Rocket Science? I don't get it. Don't understand. Mario, please do come in. The weirdest thing that I've gotten is, there was one particular person who made these videos, or made these comments, right? Made these super generic, bot-sounding, positive videos. Good job, loved it, you know, just real generic stuff. You know, okay. And this was the first person who I noticed this with, so I paid attention to it, you know, and originally their name on YouTube was like Google Nexus or something, like some product name, right? And I was like, that's weird. But I looked up their, we must have to go in here. Eventually, though, they changed their name to Hogo Logo. That's their name. And I was like, there's gotta be something to this, right? So, like, I looked at their, profile to see, like, why are they making all these... Why do they have a bot account that just makes positive comments on people's videos? There's gotta be, like, some kind of... It's gotta be, like, to attract attention to their channel, right? So, I went to their channel, but there was just nothing on it. So I don't understand. There was just nothing on their channel. I don't get why... So and that's why. That was the thing. I didn't understand why they had this thing set up to make these generic positive comments, because I didn't see how it was benefiting them in any way. Because their channel didn't, like, link to anything or anything like that. Then, here's where the story gets good with this particular person. Then, the video that they sent me... Please? There we go. Or, in the video that they sent me. Then, the comment that they put on one of my videos said something about telekinesis being real. I was like, okay. And then one of the comments that they put on one of my videos said something about check out their channel for real telekinesis. And I was like, okay, now we're getting somewhere with my suspicions of, like, this attracting attention to their channel. So I go to this guy's channel now, and now he's uploading a video, like, at first every several minutes, but now it's like... But then after a little while, it was like every day, right? Of him just... Basically, I didn't understand the language. He spoke a different language, so, like, I couldn't quite, tell you exactly what he was talking about, but it was him talking. It's kind of just this boring video of him talking for a long time, and then, like, something will move, right? And he'll be like, oh, yeah, telekinesis. And that was it. So, like... Now his channel is about fooling people into thinking that he's telekinetic. I think I know where the last coin is going to be, but I don't remember where the actual room is. It's like you have to, Was it this? Yes. This is where the last one's going to be, I'm sure of it. Yep. Perfect. I really stumbled my way through that, but we got it. But now, before we pick up this shine, there's like a bunch of stuff I have to do around here. I swear these weren't on the walls before, or I would have found them. Where's the other X? It's down here, right? I think it was on this floor. Yep. Oh. Too slow. What? Yeah, Luna, right. I was just so interested in, like, the fact that it was, like, they were making comments on my videos for so long, that I was like, I gotta go take a look at this thing that they're talking about. But yeah, it's just, like, someone pretending to be telekinetic. I don't know, I don't get it. But they're not, like, showing you clear telekinesis, really. It's like they'll just be hanging out doing nothing. And then, like, it's almost like a paranormal thing. Where it's like, oh, it's spooky, they moved something or something. What up, chess? Oh, no. Okay, I keep forgetting which way the staircase is. Because the game keeps putting the camera wherever it wants. Oh my gosh, camera, please. Methinks this coin is not coming out of here. So where the hell is it coming from then? This music is like, it sounds like Earthbound. Okay, so that's where the triangle is over there. And it looks like we have a decent amount of time to pick it up. Okay. I gotta keep seeing this, because it's like showing me where this thing is coming out, but it's not. Okay, look at the triangle, and it's like to the left. So, to get up there quickly, we have to like... Oh, it's this shine. I was like, why do I hear a shine down here? Yeah, how do we get quickly up there? So I don't think it's this room. Oh, but there's the... Okay, okay. I gotta just remember how to navigate this area. So if you come down here, you can come up here. But this isn't quite where we're supposed to be yet. It's on like the other side, isn't it? But yeah, anyway, so that was my experience with, like, just, oh, that's weird. But now now there's, like, several bots that I assume are bots that just post generic positivity. And I just find it a little odd. And I'm wondering, like what, there's gotta be a purpose, right? It's gotta come back to that person somehow. And the only thing I can think of is just that... Oh! That is where the coin was coming from the whole time. Okay, weird. It just wasn't a very good camera angle to show it. Okay, I was wondering why they were breaking the rule of having them come out of each other. Yeah. Now, is there a faster way up? Like, we can take the stairs, but what if you did do this? Oh, okay. Yeah, these camera angles are terrible for showing where these things are coming out. Oh, no! Oh no! And now I don't remember where it actually was. Oh, jeez. Okay. Bring it back here, like this, and then... Oh no, this stupid spin flip. What? Was this where the coin was? Yes, it had to have. Yes, totally. Okay. I just gotta not mess up the flip. There we go. Oh, wow. You kind of like, it looks like you have to do that trick. All right, nice. So there we go. We got 5 more blue coins real quick. I feel like there might have been more. But we got to do the 100 coin shine now. Okay. So yeah, I like that it seems like at 70 shines, this place is totally brightened up. Like, even out in the water and stuff. Just to make sure I did not already get 100 coins in the beach. Alright, so I'm thinking King Boo Down Below. I don't remember this one. Oh, yeah, that was the boss fight. It was awesome. I think it had to do with the casino, right? And then... Dude, GameCube is one of the best systems ever. I really think so. Mario Sunshine gets to finally be added officially as a bangin' GameCube game to my list also. I always kind of skipped over it because I didn't personally play it a lot, you know. But, dude, GameCube, you know. You got Mario Sunshine, right? But then it's got Smash Bros. Melee, Metroid Prime, Zelda Wind Waker, Killer 7, Eternal Darkness, like, oh man, Beautiful Joe, Resident Evil 4, just such a amazing library of games on this system. Okay, so I think Mysterious Hotel Delfino is what I'm supposed to do now. Yeah, I think that this is going to be the one that's going to get me 100 coins. Hey, Jammo. The GameCube is, like, no question for me, one of the best systems ever. Like, I really think the best systems ever are... Wow. It's so hard to say. But I feel like it's like Super Nintendo, regular Nintendo, GameCube, and probably PS1. Which is funny, because PS1, PS1 is funny, because, like, there's a lot of absolute unplayable garbage on PS1. Which I guess there is on NES also. But it's like PS1 was like that new... Hey, No Soul. PS1 was like that new 3D system that they didn't really know how to use yet, you know? And so a lot of games are just like straight up unplayable on that system. But you can't judge a system based on those games. You have to judge it based on the good ones. Because those are the ones that you're actually going to buy and play. You know what I mean? It's like when people say that the Wii is bad because there's a lot of shovelware on it. And it's like, I don't know. Did you buy and play any of that shit? No? Then why does it matter? I had a lot... So one time I was invited to be a guest on a podcast. So my friend did a podcast, right? But his friend, like, ran the podcast, you know? So I was a guest on this podcast, and I ended up, the guy who ran it, I ended up having a long debate with him about the Wii, and the merits of the Wii as a system. And that was one of the big things, is basically he was, like, complaining about all the shovelware on it. And I was like, have you ever purchased one of those bad games and played it and then felt like you wasted your money? No, because you knew it was shovelware and you didn't... You're informed enough to know, you know, what to avoid. So, why do you think it's a problem? And then his other big thing against the Wii was that he has customers, which is when I realized that he was a GameStop employee. He has customers that come in and they buy a Wii for their kid because it's the cheapest system. And then their kids are sad because it doesn't have Call of Duty on it. And I'm like, okay. First of all, that's not the Wii's fault. Really. That parents are buying it for their kids who don't necessarily want it. You're describing to me a system that's cheap, or that's cheaper for the parents. And then also on this particular podcast, when they did their news segment, he spent the first segment of the news talking about how shitty Call of Duty is and how much it doesn't matter. So I'm like, why do you care? Why would this matter? That, like, this thing that you're describing to me about why it's a bad system doesn't have anything to do with either of us. And it just sounds like, oh, you gotta, like, put out these fires. It just sounded like he just has this made-up story about how he was a bad salesman and wasn't able to inform these parents. Even though what am I trying to say? I don't know. I don't really remember the entire conversation anymore, but that was the gist of it, right? But then he cut the whole thing out of the podcast. I wish I could remember more specifically the conversation. Yep. But yeah, I don't think he liked me, because, the two, like, big things that I had something to say about, he totally cut out of the podcast. So, you know, it's fine. Bum-ba-dum, bum-bum. Alright. We did it. Anyway, what got me talking about this? Why was I talking about this? Oh, because we're talking about the best systems ever. But I randomly then talked about how the Wii is not a bad system because it has bad games on it. It's a good system because it has good games on it. You know, like, I don't think that very many people would argue that the PS1 is a bad system. But guess what? Oh, geez. It had a lot of shit on it. Some of these fires immediately spit out a coin when you shoot at them. And some of them you have to, like, put the fire out. So I feel like I have to put the fire completely out on all of them. Especially because a blue coin came out of one of them. That's right. No matter how small or unintimidating the fire, we will fight it. That kind of makes us sound like a fire bully. Okay. But yeah, you know, regardless of how I didn't particularly like the so the podcast that I was invited on in general was like a general nerd podcast where like they but like not the type of like nerd where they talked about video games a little bit and then spent the vast majority of it talking about superheroes, which I give no shits about at all. So it ended up being kind of boring for me, which is also why I was a little annoyed that that the part that I did participate in more, or was able to participate in more, was cut out. Ah! But I did enjoy the experience overall, and I would definitely do more. If they were more, Whoa! We just Mario 64'd on that ledge. Okay. Hello, children. Oh, right, I forgot that there are these, like, blinds and stuff. Okay, where is this boo? The boos don't get shy in this one. Quit floating up. Oops. There we go. Oh, right, we just have to flip it around. There we go. Coins? Nah, these boos just become platforms. Ah, but like, they're platforms up to a thing up there. There we go. Okay. And there's where we get in here. Okay, okay. $53 coins. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, right. Then here's the pineapples. Now we have access to Yoshi. Yoshi will give us access to more coins. But yeah, I mean, I was talking about best systems ever, but I mean, what do you guys think? So, Jamo, you like the PS2? PS2 is a very, very good system. You know, Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3. The 3 Grand Theft Auto games that are on it. Digital Devil Saga. Persona 2 and 3. God of War. Looking over to get... Oh, dude. Ratchet and Clank. Some people like Jak and Daxter. I never really played Jak and Daxter. Shadow of the Colossus. Silent Hill 2. Ooh, boy. I love it so far, the L. I think it's just as good as the other 3D Marios. It's just another 10 out of 10 Mario game. I think it is absolutely wonderful. Okay, Yoshi is not... He's not giving me as much bang as I was expecting immediately. But we'll... Whoa! Whoa! Ghosts! Eat them! Alright. Alright, Yosh. Take me to the promised land of 37 more coins. Well, I am... Yeah, so far I've been going for 100%. I mean, like, my philosophy is always just to go for it as long as it's fun, you know? Because, like, just rolling the credits of a game is not necessarily, like... there's a difference between beating a game and playing a game to satisfaction, you know what I mean? And generally with a Mario game, I'm not satisfied until I have 100% of them because they're so fun. So, I'm doing everything I can, but this is a blind playthrough, so I don't really know exactly what 100% entails in this game. Or I guess instead of 100%, what I should say is that I'm going for 120 shines. And I'm not exactly sure what all that entails, but I'm, you know, figuring it out, and that's very fun. Okay, we don't want to grab that. There aren't any coins in here, though? But yeah, with all the other 3D Mario games, I 100% those every time I play them. There we go. We needed to get back out of there. Like, Yoshi can't go through doors? Okay. Like, Mario 64, I've 100% of Mario 64 many, many times. Countless times, really. Galaxy 1 and 2, I've only 100%ed, like, twice. And then, and then Odyssey, I've 100%ed twice. But Odyssey is like a big game. I'm not gonna need to go get another pineapple, am I? I probably am. They cut you from the podcast and still used your writing. You had... So what was the writing? As in, like, there was a written portion that you wrote? I don't really understand. Oh. It's a trick. Okay, so... This place is a little confusing. I just gotta... Oh, wait. Oh, geez. We found it. Okay. Easy peasy. Hello. Alright, there we go. Back at it. I love Yoshi. Okay, so we pop back up here. And there's more ghosts to eat, really. Oh, one moment. Alright, I'm back. My brother is coming over. You're a tier 3? Someone gifted you a tier 3 sub? That's crazy. I don't know who Jobless Garrett is, though. But still, a tier 3 sub is crazy for a gift. Spam that tier 3 emote. Okay, let's pop over here. So yeah, sounds like my brother wants to play some Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. I don't know how familiar you guys are with Final Fantasy Tactics, but my brother and I really, really like Final Fantasy Tactics. Speaking of PS1 and what a great system it was. You know, Tactics Advance is like, alright. I don't know. I'm honestly not liking it very much this time around. So when I was younger, and it was on the Game Boy Advance, and I was, like, playing it at school, you know? That was one thing. You know, having a Final Fantasy Tactics game to play at school was, like, it was pretty alright. But, man, this time, like, playing it now, I'm really not liking it very much. And a lot of it is the writing. Like, the story writing for the main character is, like, super boring. The way that he just, like, walks in, he just, like, has to explain everything that's going on around him. The first game had such good writing and, like, such interesting characters and scenes between the characters and stuff. While this one is, like, it's like main character walks into a room and he's like, wow, it's empty and quiet in here. You know, and then there'll be, like, a sound and he's like, what's that? What was that sound? And then, like, everything starts shaking and he's like, oh my god, it's shaking. And it's like, that's, like, what all the cutscenes are like. It's super frustrating. I also don't really like the learn skills from equipment system, because it just, like, dictates what equipment you're allowed to use. So instead of, like, striving for the best configuration of equipment, you're just trying to maximize how much experience you're getting, you know? Which is like, I need 4 more coins. And then you get into the freaking... Well, the other thing I hate about it is, missions, man. The way that it's like, you go to the mission list, and here's a list of 15 missions, but you can actually only do 2 of them because all of the rest of them require some kind of item to do, you know? And so you just have to, like, look through this list of all these missions and take all this inventory of which ones you can do right now and which ones are dispatches, and then... And then on top of all that, the game is just too fucking easy. Oh my god. You don't have to do any tactics. You just walk forward and just fucking roll over everything with no problem. So, I don't know, man. We haven't played it in a while, so I'll give it another shot today, but I'm not a fan of Final Fantasy Tactics Advance anymore. They cut the interview with you, but still used your writing, and said it was sent in by someone who wanted to remain unnamed. Oh, that's like, Oh, that's weird. that experience you're describing with the podcast. And yeah, it sounds like you and I may have had a similar experience where, like, the person running the show probably just didn't like you for some reason, which is what I'm guessing happened to me. I don't know. Like, I didn't particularly like the guy who ran the podcast. It was just, you know, my friend was also in it, you know. This was the first time I met him, but it was like right away. It was like, this guy and I do not get along. He was the real, like, I'm, like, flex that I'm the alpha nerd type guy. I'm in charge, and I'm the leader, and I know everything about everything kind of guy, you know? So, I'm guessing that they cut out most of my stuff because it was me destroying his inane arguments about why he doesn't like the Wii. Because he's a GameStop employee. And I'm like, dude, none of that shit matters to someone who plays video games and can get a good game and play it and like it. So, anyway, that was that experience. Okay, so there's one spot that I haven't pounded down right there, which I am guessing must be where these last 4 coins are gonna be, yeah? Do-do-do-do. Okay. Do you have 4 coins for me, perhaps? Oh, hey, look at this. It's a blue coin. That's pretty great. It doesn't help me with my 4 coin situation, but, you know, it's pretty good. Pretty good. I like it. Alright, maybe I have to go back outside. I doubt this guy will let me back outside, though. Hey, can I go back outside? Ah. I doubt we can go in the casino, either. Yeah. Writing 1,000+ words won't help you. It takes luck, connections, lots of rejection. Yeah. Right, well, I mean, yes. Both things are true, right? Like, oh, yeah. I believe that there are 4 more coins. I will find the 4 more coins. I believe that they exist. I believe you could be what I need to believe. Anyway. It's kind of like the indie game development market, right? Where it's like where like the real talk advice, you know, that you hear is it is correct that what you should do is just make a lot of small games. Keep doing it. Don't stop doing it, you know? Keep doing it. But don't quit your day job until you've made it. Because it also takes luck. It also takes connections. It's something that you do on the side until you can live off of it. It's not something that you jump into, right? Twitch streaming, also similar, you know? Don't quit your day job. But dedication is the #1 thing that you need. But then also, some luck and some connections helps. You know, all that kind of stuff. 4 more coins. What if I bounce on this guy's head? Whoops. What else? Do these pop out coins? Oh, we've done it. Well, not all of them do? Hey. Oh. I believe. Yeah. They asked you personal things that you couldn't disclose at the time. They got mad when you told them that you can't say anything about it. Oh, I see, I see. But it was like personal stuff? I don't know. Whoops, I accidentally did a dive. Yeah! This game's got diving in it. There we go. Alright, so what do we end up with? So that was the Serena Beach. We got 16 blue coins out of there only. But we got all 11 shines. So I'm going to call that good for now. Now, I just realized something about Gelato Beach. Where was that? Where was Gelato Beach? It was the 3rd level, I think. This way. Whoops. Not this way. I love that there's 100 coin star for... Whoa! Oh my god. Are we getting straight up raided? How's it going, Bradderfield, dude? You're pretty good. All right, what are we looking for here? So I need a level that has Yoshi in it, which was like, was it this one? I think we need a Yoshi level. How's it going, everybody? I'm Dash. So quick background, real quick, so you know what's happening here. I have 100%ed every 3D Mario game except for this one. And I love 3D Mario games. And I'm all about 3D Mario games. Fucking Mario 64, and Galaxy, and Odyssey, and all that. But for some reason, this one never clicked with me until now. Now I'm playing it again, and I'm like, hang on a second. It turns out that this game is amazing. So, that's where we're at. So this is a blind playthrough. No spoilers. Why is chat in the wrong spot? Chat has been slightly over my head this entire time. And there we go. You're pretty good. personal opinions that in your mind broke the NDA. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah. Okay, so one of these had Yoshi available. It must have been this one. I am doing quite excellently. I woke up to play Mario Sunshine, so, you know. Right now, I'm taking like I'm taking a little time off work. I've taken the last month off of work, and I'm still going strong on it. Of just streaming every weekday in the morning. And, you know, it's taken me, it's been going great. I'm starting to get a little fatigued with San Andreas. I'm starting to feel like San Andreas is a little too long, too big, too much to do. But other than that... Oh, and Shin Megami Tensei is also a lot longer than I was expecting as well. This game, though... This game we're going strong on. It's been great. Okay. So here's this thing. Wait, why am I here? I'm here because... Okay, so there is a secret shine here that I don't know where it is. However, there's this whole line of, like, of ropes that leads up here. And the only reason that it's there seems to be for these 10 coins that lead down here. I do have GTA 5. I have it for PC. So yeah, there is a secret shine here that I don't yet know how to get. But I was thinking about it the other night, and I'm thinking, the only reason this is on GameCube. So I'm thinking, like, there's no point in this whole system except to get these coins? That doesn't seem right. It seems like maybe that has to do with what the secret shine is. It's not a very strong guess, but just one thing that I realized about it is the simple fact that I never took Yoshi up to those ropes. So I just want to do that real quick, and then we'll get back to, like, the usual stuff. This is actually the OSSC with RGB. So I got this GameCube modded for RGB video, which was, it was actually more expensive than just getting some GameCube component cables would be. So maybe I should have just gotten the GameCube component cables, but oh well. Here's where we are. Okay. So let's take Yosh. What? Oh, right. Yoshi poops out the coins like 5 seconds later. Yeah, exactly, Luna. It seems... how expensive? Well, let's just say most of the cost had to do with the fact that the only person doing these mods at the time was on a different continent from me. So I had to ship the GameCube overseas. That was more expensive than the mod itself. Oh, right, there's those HDMI adapters now. That's interesting. Can Yoshi land on these? This is what I'm here to find out. No! I think all in all, it was probably like $250 or $300 to get this thing modded. Which is a lot. That's a lot. If I were to... So since then, I've kind of learned a lot of these modding tricks myself, you know? Or I've learned how to do them. So if I were to do another GameCube, or if I were to do the GameCube now, I could get it done way cheaper because I would just get the do-it-yourself kit. Then I don't have to spend $150 or so shipping the system to another continent. I just need to buy the mod kit and put it in myself, you know? And that would have been much better. But here we are. Here we are instead with the system that was very expensively modded. But to me is totally worth it just because, I don't know, I just love this stuff. I love GameCube. I love doing stuff on real hardware. And I like bragging about how I like being an RGB elitist. That's actually not even true. So, part of the reason that I got an OSSC instead of, well, I had a FrameMeister. I had a FrameMeister at one point, but at some point I switched to the OSSC, and the reason that I did so was so that the PS2 could work, since the PS2 is sync on green, which the FrameMeister doesn't support, you know? Input latency was also a thing, but the main thing was compatibility with the PS2. However, the PS2, I've started just using component cables for anyway, because, actually, I don't even remember what the reason is now. Oh, just so that it's analog, really. Because, like, I don't necessarily love upscaling or switching over to HDMI if I don't have to. Do I have other consoles modded for HDMI? Hello, CPU Whiteheart. So this system is technically modded for HDMI, but we're not using that. We're using RGB. So I don't have any other systems modded for HDMI, because that's not what I'm after. But I do have other systems modded for RGB. I have my NES, my AV Famicom, and my N64 are all RGB modded. And the AV Famicom I actually did myself. Ah. You know, yeah, it's a double-edged sword I've found between FrameMeister and OSSC. I have thought about going back to the FrameMeister because of the way that it just puts out a 1080p image. With the OSSC, I have to have a different cropping. I have to have a different, like my video source in OBS, I have to have duplicated a bunch of times with different croppings for different systems and stuff. While the FrameMeister is just, here's the 1080p square, boom, stick it right there. Every game gets cropped and centered and perfectly sized to this square. It works perfectly, you know, it's just, oh, the FrameMeister is so much easier to use. Because then the OSCC also has problems where you have to, like, do all that advanced frame timing shit. And I just cannot get that stuff to look good. Oh yeah, that's nutso. Did I do the mods streaming? Wait. Did I do the mods so streaming the consoles was easier, or was it just the quality? It was just the quality. Streaming NES is easy. It's just the quality if you yeah, it's just the quality. And then, how hard was it to do the Famicom? Super easy. Like, super easy. I have pictures. Let me show you the picture. I think I have pictures. Damn. I don't have a picture on this computer. Consarn it. But the AV Famicom was a super easy mod to do, I thought. You need the equipment. Like, if I didn't have a desoldering gun, I think it would have been a massive pain in the ass. But instead, I have but the desoldering gun made it fun. Because you have to pull the PPU out, you know? The capture card that I use is the Micomsoft X-Capture 1. Micomsoft is the company that makes the FrameMeister. But that was not the reason that I got that card. The reason I got the X-Capture 1 was because back then I was not upscaling, because I didn't know anything back then. I was just like, I want to play retro games, so I need a capture card that does HDMI for new stuff, but I also needed to do component for like PS3 stuff, and I needed to do composite for NES, right? I needed all those inputs, so I ended up getting the X-Capture 1 because I heard good things about it. And yeah, it's a fantastic capture card that I still use today, even though I almost only use the HDMI on it now because I upscale everything less than that. Dude, it's funny how tiny everything is when you actually get down to it. Like, you can watch videos on how to do mods, you know? But once you actually get yourself in there, everything is so small. Hello, Crab! I wish I had a picture to show you of the Famicom mod. I mean, technically, I could just grab my Famicom over there and show you the mod. But basically, here's what it is. Here, let me describe it to you. You'll get how easy it is. So first thing you have to do, you should have a desoldering gun. You pull out the PPU of the Famicom, which is just a big dip package, I think they call it. Just a big through-hole chip. Then you put in a bracket, you know, like a bracket in its place. And then on the bracket, you put on the mod board. And then solder that in, right? Then the mod board has through holes for you to put that PPU back onto. So you just you have to take out the PPU and basically put in a board in between the PPU and the system. Cool. Then you have to connect that mod board to the multi-out, to the pins of the multi-out, which is just a matter of taking a ribbon cable and connecting one end to the other end of several different leads. And that's about it. That's basically it. Now that's the AV Famicom though. Super easy. I think if you do other stuff, like a top loader NES, for example, that doesn't have the multi-out on the back and stuff like that, then you have to get into things where you have to like cut the case and that kind of stuff. I haven't done anything like that before. I haven't done anything that requires like a modification of the casing. Which is good, because I'd rather not. Okay, new plan. This time I'm going to drop. Get going, and we're going to use the dive this time. That's what I think we need to do. Nope, that didn't work. Alright, I'm out of here. I don't get how to collect those coins. Wowee! Anytime that... Did you guys ever watch the show Metalocalypse? Anytime that I see someone type wowee, which is a lot more common than you might expect if you aren't on Twitch, every time I think about, when Murderface says, "I'd rather chop off my ding dong than do that." They're talking about not drinking, you know? They're talking about giving up drinking, right? Or something. They can't drink anymore. Is it when Nathan Explosion has to get a liver transplant? I don't know, whatever. Something happens where they're discussing not drinking anymore. And, that's what Murderface says. "I'd rather chop off my ding dong than do that." And Toki says, "You'd rather chop off your ding dong than not drink?" Yeah! Wow-wee! And that's it. That's what goes through my head every single time. Wow-wee! It's just like the delivery of Toki's wow-wee is so funny. Anyway, we're going to Noki Bay. That seems to be the next area for us. The boss of Tricky Ruins. Everything about Wisconsin. Right, because Pickles is from Wisconsin, right? He's got that Wisconsin accent. Wisconsin accent. You know. Well, I don't know. Now I'm putting Minnesota into it. You know. Is this still poisonous? Yup. Okay. We're getting this blue coin. I don't care if it kills me. Oh, there's a good spot in the water back there. So I impolitely didn't ask. What were you on today, Bratterfield? Oh my gosh. What were you up to today? Oh shit, the area right around the platform isn't poisonous either. Now we know. Oh my. Ooh. They had an episode in Pickle's hometown in Wisconsin that Doritos Park no one was allowed to go. Doritos Park? Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance in one sitting? What? Well, geez, are you in need of sleep? Ooh, look at this. Oh, okay. Just a marathon to complete it. Gotcha. I feel like I should leave every other coin so I have a return. I have a return path, you know. Get me out of here. No. Depth perception, please. There we go. The last portion was longer than you think. Ain't that always how RPGs go? There's so many RPGs where it's like, okay, we're fighting the main enemy. All right. We fought the main enemy. You know, the main guy who was threatening our little town or whatever. You know, he's done. We did it. We beat the bad guy. But now we gotta find out who the real bad guy was the whole time. And we're gonna teleport into Fantasy Spaceland where we fight the god of all creation who is here to end the universe. You know, and it's like, okay. This is the last boss, I guess. I feel like so many games do that, or so many like RPGs do that. They give you like the normal story that you and your friends follow the whole time, and then at the end they gotta throw you, okay, here's the real thing. The PS4 version, I see. Uh-huh. Well, that was enjoyable. Right. Then that boss has the phase 2 where the choir comes in. Now I just started doing One Winged Angel, but you know. Can we talk about Final Fantasy VII spoilers for a second? Not the new one. And I hate that I have to say that now. I just want to talk about Final Fantasy VII for a second. See, well, first of all, I just want to say I love that about Final Fantasy VII, that it doesn't do that. You do go fight Sephiroth in super crazy space land, but, like, that's the point of the game the whole time. You know what I mean? Like, fighting Sephiroth is always the point of that game. Yeah, we're talking the original game. Again, I hate that I have to say that now. Oof. Wait, what's this boat? Can I pilot this boat around? Oh my god. You can pilot the boat around. Uh-oh. This looks like it might be difficult to do. What's my thing called? The boss of Tricky Ruins? I guess I should probably be doing the ruins. Exactly, Bradderfield. I like that. I like that. Oh, anyway, what I was gonna say is, everyone says Final Fantasy VI has a way better story than 7. Kefka is way cooler than Sephiroth. Kefka actually succeeds in destroying the world. I feel like the people who say that didn't understand the ending of Final Fantasy VII, where Sephiroth also succeeds in destroying the world, except then there's not redemption for it. Like, Final Fantasy VII basically ends with the world being destroyed. Just like 6. Well, in 6, it's like the world being destroyed is like in the middle of the game. And then there's like the quest for redemption afterward, you know? But 7 is like, nah, that's how it ends. That's just what happens. He summons the meteor. We kick his ass, but then the meteor still hits the planet and ends life. So anyway, the only reason I bring that up is just because I've heard a lot of people say that 6 is better because Kefka succeeds, and that makes him a more compelling villain. Hidden Shine Sprite, you say? I'm gonna listen more closely to what this guy has to say. Okay, he says, okay, sure. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, that's perfect. This doesn't seem like it's the actual shine right now, but that's good, that's good. 6 is really good. I didn't think it was as good as 7 or 5. 6 was like a mid-tier Final Fantasy for me. But you know, that's just me. I mean, Kefka was awesome. I really liked him as a villain. I'm not sure if I'm, like, only supposed to hit the blank ones. Ooh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Alright, anything more interesting? I see. Okay, okay. And then... Hey... Oh. Oh. Yes, it was good to meet you. Thanks for following. I look forward to seeing you around. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah. There we go. Okay. And then hit just like that. And then ooh, like that. Yeah. Okay. And then yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, jeez. This, like, thing over here sends you so high. I just want to get back in there so I can get into that thing. Yes, yes. I'm sure that all made perfect sense. Okay, back in here. Yeah, this thing launches you. Alright, so... there were several places to go down here. But we're gonna, like... do something like... that. Yeah, buddy. Oh. I guess I was supposed to get over there from here? Maybe? I love the implementation of the underground song in this game. How, like, it's just when you go into those little spots. Oh? Oh, you're timed on this, huh? Okay, I see. This is a timed thing. Let's pop in. Boop. So one thing we were talking about earlier, that was a conversation that I'd like to continue. Meaning if you've been here for a while, then you might hear some repeats, but, what do you guys think? Well, what do you guys think are, like, the best video game consoles ever? So I was talking just about how, like, GameCube, for me, GameCube is easily top 3 systems of all time. Like, I'm thinking it's Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and GameCube are the 3 all-time best systems. But, pretty close up there as well, though. Pretty close up there is PS1. Love PS1. Yeah, N64 is really hard to say. Because, like, it's funny, I always say, like, N64 doesn't have very many good games. But one of the games that it has is Mario 64, which sort of, like, automatically makes it the preferable system to almost any other. Because it just has Mario 64 on it, and what more could you want in your life? But then, like, then one day, we were talking about the idea of, like, will Nintendo make a Classic Edition? Will Nintendo make a N64 Classic Edition, right? And if they did, what would be on it? And when we got talking about it, it turned out that the N64 has, like, a bunch of excellent games that would be good for it. Like, I guess what I'm saying is the N64 has about enough games to fill up a classic edition, and it'd be 30 bangers, you know? Mario 64, of course. But, one thing, though, is that a lot of the good games on N64 might have, that people remember, might have, you know, tough licensing issues. Like GoldenEye, or, is this all just to get up here? And now this sends you back down? Well, you know, like GoldenEye or, oops. WrestleMania 2000 and that kind of stuff, you know. How is all of this going to get us over there? Okay, so what does this do then? Oh! Is this also going to be timed? This reminds me of, like, the Rainbow Ride area in Mario 64. Like the area that you get the red coins in. Okay, okay. This is probably the tricky ruins shine. You know, just what's happening here seems like a tricky ruins kind of thing. But yeah, PS1 is a great system. That's where a lot of my best early memories come from, like Final Fantasy VII, and as well as Tactics, and I played a lot of Twisted Metal when I was younger. Tales of Destiny, if that game is as cool as I remember. Legend of Mana. Ooh, boy! So what's the deal with this now, though? Hang on. I'm almost out of water. Oh boy. We're out. Okay, so like, the only way I can think of to get over there without any water is to triple jump dive. Ah, it was a valiant effort. I gotta find more water, dude. And it looks like kind of my only option is to come down here. Which is fine. It'll only take a second to get back up there. But yeah, speaking of, like, if they were to do an N64 Classic, which they probably will, you know, what's your wish list for that game, right? Because for me, like, Mario 64 is the biggest thing. But then, like, Paper Mario, right? Paper Mario. I wouldn't hold out hope for WrestleMania 2000. It's just impossible to license. Uh-oh. Well, we can get up there just from right here. GoldenEye would be a little tough to license, I'm sure, but it'd be important. They could have Donkey Kong 64 if you're into that, you know? Conker's Bad Fur Day, if they could license it, which they probably can't. Oh, we did it. What? How is this nothing? Nintendo, what? How you gonna do this to me? How you gonna have there be nothing up here? Alright. Well, I did it. It was fun. I'm up here. Diddy Kong Racing. Yup. And Mario. Well, do you need Diddy Kong Racing if there's already Mario Kart 64? Whatever. They can both be in there, sure. Hello, Seppi. They don't know how to waste space? You think so? Okay, now I'm almost out of water again. Yeah, I heard that it's free on Epic Store. I already have it on Steam, though. It's crazy to think how, old, that game is now. Like, it's not old, it's just, you know, it's been out for a long time, though. Oh, this must be the boss of the Tricky Ruins. It's our blooper buddy again. So when you say Rockstar does not know how to waste space, do you mean that they do know how to waste space? Alright, and got him. Oh, and he did Diddy Kong 64? Okay. Yeah, I feel like most of the time when people talk about rare games, they talk about Grant Kirkhope. But what else did David Wise do? Did he do Conker's Bad Fur Day, perhaps? Because I love the Conker's Bad Fur Day soundtrack. Wah 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 wah. Oh, and then Star Fox 64 would be a big N64 classic type title. 1080 snowboarding, you know, the staples. Man, I got 81 coins just cuz. This level's 100 coin star will probably not be very difficult. A lot of game publishers do ask 100 gigabytes for a game, Sappy, and it's not a trend that I'm particularly happy about. And now with Unreal 5 coming out, it's probably only going to get worse. I can't wait for Unreal 5 to come out so that we can all get 200 or 300 gigabyte games that run at 20 frames per second. He did Donkey Kong Country? Sweet, that game's soundtrack is very good. He did do Conker's Bad Fur Day. Nice. Dude, that soundtrack is so good. Alright, red coins in a bottle. It's this crazy old man again. Oh, hi, sir.
I've got it, yes, I surely do have it. What have I got? Why, the answer to our polluted ocean problem, of course. And the answer is you. You must go to the ocean floor. Of course, that is impossible for you at the moment. Therefore, I've made an area for you to hone your skills. Boop, bop, wear this, and you can stay underwater for much, much longer. Use that flood to move around and get red coins, but don't overdo it. If you run low on air, here's what you do. Grab some regular coins to refill your meter, okay?
Alright, well, here we go. Oh, geez. He said to use flood to move around, but like... Okay. Now, I want to save these... I gotta save these coins for... when I'm low on life. Whoa, when you're up here, it like really seems to blast you. Okay, hang on. Where are we at? What? Why am I getting blasted away from this coin? Okay. There seems to be an updraft there of the water where like they want you to collect all those coins. I should have known. I should have known to just do the thing that looks fun. Ah, I see. It's not surprising that Bad Fur Day would have been composed by someone else, though, just because that whole game seems like it's really like a very small team that made it, and it seems so like separated from the rest of Rare, you know? Where it's like Chris Seaver did like so much as far as the writing and design and voices and all that stuff. Oh, get out of here, you. Alright, so where's this last red coin, eh? Could it be way up here? Perhaps it's within this thing. It's probably in this little spot right here. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sweet. So, also, since there's a bunch more people in here now, let it be known, my brother is on his way over. And, I think we're going to play some Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Yeah, I mean, GTA 5 has, like, a huge open world. My brother is a zombie with a capital Z and no E at the end? What, like from Zombie U, the hit Wii U game? I don't think so. Oops, I went to the wrong area. No lockdown? I don't think so. Yeah, Minnesota's stay-at-home order has ended. So yeah. I think there's something like restaurants are still unable to serve sit-down people or something. But, you know, oh well. You thought that? Oh. I wonder what made you think that, because nothing even remotely close to that happened. Use this rope as a shortcut. Okay. Don't care about laws? Well, if you're talking about the stay-at-home order, that wasn't a law ever. It was just a strong suggestion. Okay. There we go. Will I stream my co-op? What you talking about? With Flex? When he's coming over? Yes, he's coming over to join me on stream. Okay, here we go. We need to talk to Grandpa again. What's up?
You look like you're ready. The gunk in the ocean is caused by a giant eel. It's moved into our ancestral home. At the sea floor, and it's nursing some nasty cavities down there. Let's take a look. The newly uncorked waterfall created a gap in the pollution. Now that you can use it as an entrance, jump right in there, dive at the bottom of the ocean, and clean that eel's teeth. Doing so will ease his pain, and he'll return from whence he came. No doubt about it. Now gather your courage and dive.
If I break my promise, I didn't make a promise. I just told you that Flex is coming over with, planning on streaming with me. No promises were made. All I'm saying is, hey, I'm told that Flex is on his way over, and he wants to play Final Fantasy Tactics. And now you're threatening me with silly threats. That makes me not want to do it. Now I want to not do the show, just so we can all know that that Seppi just makes empty threats. Okay, hang on. We gotta move around a little bit more. We need some coinage. Oh, look at this. say I totally understand what's happening right now. But we went into his mouth. Okay, he's doing a big spinny do. There we go, there we go. Okay, okay, and now, oh, now we're cleaning his big teeth. Okay, and then when he sucks in, it's a good opportunity for us to go grab some coins. Is this even cleaning them? There we go. Yeah. Alright, we got a couple real good ones there. Get these coiners over here. Yeah, yep. All right. Oh my. It's really satisfying to clean this thing's teeth. Like, its teeth were filthy. Uh-oh, that tooth just came out. I swear it just lost one of its teeth. That's kind of horrifying. Let's go. Ah. Oh. These controls could be a little easier to work with, but it's kind of fine. Have I ever been arrested? No. Not even close. I don't get myself into those situations. His teeth are coming out, dude. I feel so bad. I'm just trying to clean them. Why does some of his teeth come out? Okay. And down here, have I ever sued someone? No. I've had very little to do with legal stuff. I have not really had any trouble with the law, be it me or someone else. Whoa! He went for the bite. That's probably a speedrun strat. No, I have not sued or been sued. What up? See you later, Kamoa. Good to see you today. No, I've not been in a jury before, but my mom was. My mom had jury duty one time, I remember. He left a heart of coins. He loved it. But yeah, my mom had jury duty one time. It was when I was so young that I really didn't get it. I didn't understand why my mom was so, like, stressed out by it, you know? Oh, yeah, right. Isn't that from a show? Okay, well, I don't think it was Family Guy. And not the honkies thing. I mean, I feel like I've heard that general idea. It was like in Seinfeld or something. Like, Kramer had a joke where he just said that, like, there's just something that you say, and then you won't be on a jury. Like, or it was just a joke of just saying something, like racist or something, and then they won't put you on the jury. Or then you won't have to do jury duty. Alright, Piantissimo. A race to what flag? Okay, so if we can't find the second secret in this area... then we're gonna know it has something to do. It's gonna have something to do with this guy. The time to beat was 40 seconds? I don't know, Seppi. I think you're getting into some territory that's a little unfunny and annoying. Let's keep that type of chatter out of here. May we race again? Watch for me. We did it. He seemed to be a little bit more impressed by us this time than last time. But yeah, so now we'll know if there's a secret shine here that I can't figure out. Then they probably both have to do with racing this guy, you know. But for now, the Shell's secret. Oh. Ah, that's the spot that I already got up to. But now they've added more lines to make it easier to get up there. Except, I have a sneaking suspicion that it's actually harder to get up there that way. Whoa, look at this! It's not polluted anymore because we did the... Oh, that's so cool. We did the thing. We fought the boss. We cleaned its teeth. And now we've cleaned this place up. I love that. Okay, where does this go? Okay, I think that's, yeah, just over here. If you like jump out of the water and dive, it seems like it's like the fastest way to move in water, but I think we need something else there. We might need the turbo nozzle or something like that. Nice. Hey, we've got a lot of blue coins stocked up. I love it. One of these has to have something in it, right? It's got to have a bigger open spot and something in it. I bet, but I'm not quite ready to spend all that time checking yet. Okay, so where was I? Well, it would be nice to have a turbo nozzle, but maybe... Remember when I was racing that guy, I jumped off that, like... that big thing? What if that's part of how to get over there quickly? What was that? Oops. Alright, so here's my idea for this blue coin. You gotta shoot this from up here. Yeah. And then... Oh, I kind of fell off sooner than I was planning on. But come on, just keep doing the jump up and dive. Up and dive. Up and dive. Ah, yeah. See, if I had gotten a better jump like I was planning, it wouldn't have been an issue. Alright, so... Let's do it where we get as much out of the hover nozzle as possible, because that's also quicker than other things. Oh, dude, we need the turbo nozzle. Alright, I'm gonna go find it. Man, this level's really fun. It's just got a lot of fun platforming. There we go. I see. The Gaim, you say? I've never been a gym goer, but I have been trying to exercise lately. Well, the thing is, like, so, for the past, like, little while, I've been picking up the drums, you know, and, more and more. And that's been a very good source of exercise for me. Good cardio. Have I watched Die Hard 3? I have actually never seen any Die Hard movie. I should really watch the first one. It's probably really awesome. What? Oh, I see. Well, this seems like it's probably the right place to go for the coin star. Look how much stuff there is around. Okay, there's hover nozzle. Man, where are the other ones? We will find it. I have not seen any RoboCop movie either. However, from what I understand, you really only need to see the first one. And then the second one sounds like is alright as well. It's just the third one that's really bad. The third one is like a kid's movie for some reason. Probably because they made a bunch of RoboCop toys that got popular with kids. So then they had to make an actual movie that was for kids. Anyway, didn't the same thing happen to Blues Brothers also? Isn't Blues Brothers 2000 a kid's movie? But, yeah, I should really watch RoboCop. That's actually been a thing. So Twitch just introduced new, like, watch parties, right? Where you can watch videos that are available on Amazon Prime on your Twitch channel with your viewers, you know? It sounds like. And that's really cool. So, the first thing that came to mind is, hey, I've never seen that RoboCop movie. We should watch that. So that's kind of the plan right now, is to have a RoboCop watch party soon. Okay, so... most of these things are blue. I swear one of them was red. I wonder, if I should shoot the red one with water. Yeah, it's definitely something that I'll be announcing on Discord. So, the thing is, I don't usually, like, talk about the Discord very much because, like, people are already in so many that I assume that they wouldn't be interested in joining mine, you know? But, just saying, if that's something that you'd be looking out for, that would be the best spot to know when it's happening. There's the turbo nozzle. Okay, we have located it. Ah! Ah, so the red and blue ones just go at different speeds, that's all. Okay, so why am I up here? Alright, well here we are. So now this is gonna be where the other secret shine is here, so I don't think it does have to do with the race. So here we are on another one of these. Half the time Twitch doesn't tell you when people are on. Oh yeah, that's annoying. But yeah, that's the thing, like, usually, I don't really tune into someone right when they start. It's like, I just go to Twitch when I have time to watch it, you know, and just look at who I'm following. But then, like, I do see whenever Popo goes live because of his Discord, and then I'm like, oh, well, and then I usually do just want to tune right into it, so maybe I should use that as a tool more. Ah! Excuse me, sorry. Nintendo, that's not what I had in mind. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Let's see if any of these nails are worth pounding down. You know what they say, the nail that sticks out gets pounded down. There's the one with the life. Okay, so remember that this one in specifically is asking to be pounded down each time. Whoa, we bonked. Okay, there we go. I did not mean to hit B there. I did hit R, though. I wonder if that does anything when you don't have Flood. Because I felt like I hit R, but I didn't really feel like I hit B, but I probably did. Yeah, I must have. Whoa, we're doing the Mario 64 again. Okay. I'm doing real poorly on this part. this is the funny thing about Mario Sunshine that I've always thought, is that when I was younger, I was like, for some reason I thought FLUDD was kind of stupid, and then like I didn't really like having to use it all the time. So then I was like, oh, there's parts where they take it away, and it's more like Mario. Like basically, I saw FLUDD as the anti-Mario 64, you know. So then I was like, oh, there's parts where they take it away, and it's more like Mario 64. And then I could never really place why, even though these places are like they look exciting at first. It's fun platforming that reminds you of the Bowser worlds from Mario 64. It's got the cool, like, acapella music, which was, like, really novel at the time. There's no FLUDD. You know, it was like, these were supposed to be the best levels upon looking at them. But then you play them, and it's like, why are these the worst part of the game? I don't get it. But I think clearly it's because this game, like, changes Mario's controls in a way where you need FLUDD to, like, make up for it, you know? Mario is designed to use FLUDD in this game. And so when you take him away, it's like, you just have a lot less control overall. But, like, it's still good, though. You just gotta get used to it. Okay, what if we do like a, that was supposed to be a triple jump. Reminds you of Crash Bandicoot, huh? Okay, I think I get it. I think we're supposed to go like that. That's pretty cool. Hey, look at that. We might have to implement a ground pound. There we go. Nice, nice. That's fun. Well, yeah, I mean, Crash was another 3D platformer. Oh! So, like, for sure, they had Mario in mind when they were making it, no doubt. It's funny how old school Crash is, though, because, like, you know, it was coming out, like, Mario 64 was the more direct competitor, since it was, out at the, you know, it was that generation, and, whoa! It's funny how Crash Bandicoot is so much more of a, oh, why, thank you, Doubted Game. Like, Crash Bandicoot is, so much more of, like, an old-school style platformer, you know? Where, like, the world map is just connecting dots of the, just, like, connecting dots of the different levels. And the levels are, like, linear paths, you know? And yeah, you know what I'm saying. While Mario 64 was such a departure, where it was like these non-linear levels that just had multiple objectives in them and stuff, and man, am I doing poorly on this level. Holy jeez. And I've been forgetting to collect the free life when I even make it that far. The cycle here is so awkward. You have to like wait for a second so that it's flat enough. There we go. But yeah, Crash Bandicoot is a great game, though. I really, really like it. Ooh, Crash 2 was really good as well, and had, like, really good secrets in it. I feel like that was the big thing. Crash 1 versus Crash 2. I like simple games, you know? I like when, like, the objectives of a game are really easy to understand, you know? Ooh. So, like, I really like how straightforward Crash 1 is. And also, I felt like the sliding mechanic, the sliding and high jumping of Crash 2 made it more complicated in a way that was often kind of frustrating to use. So, I just kind of liked the simplicity of Crash 1's controls. And it was all, because then it's all about the level design. But, they're both very good, though. I'm not saying Crash 2 is bad. I'm saying Crash 2 is also very, very excellent. I'm just saying if I were to play one of them again right now, it would be Crash 1. But anyway, what am I trying to get at here? What am I saying? Crash 2 had really good secrets. And that was awesome. But why am I even talking about Crash 2? I don't remember. Make it stop. Miyamoto, please. Okay, there we go. Do 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 do. Oh, it took me a while, but I've done it. 80 shines. I think it's reasonable to assume that we have 2/3 of them now. Oh, I think my brother's here too. I did do it. Also, Flex is here. However, I feel like after we do a secret, though, we, have to go do the red coin version of it. So, let's go do the red coin version, where we get to have Flood again. So, it'll also be nice at some point to... Man, there's so much to do in this game, but it's all exciting. I'm excited to do all of it. You know? Like yesterday when I was playing San Andreas, I was starting to feel like, oh, this game's got too much stuff in it, and I'm kind of feeling like I just want to move on, you know? But this game is like, nah, dude. We got to get the 100 coins here. That's going to be exciting. I got to get those blue coins, and to do that, we got to climb up to unlock the turbo nozzle, because I think I spotted it over there. So this is what I didn't do last time, which it seems like is what they want us to do. Yeah. Get over here. And then... Easy peasy. Oh, okay. The camera did something. It's funny, like, this game has so much, like, you have so much control on the camera that whenever the camera does anything on its own, it kind of sucks. I thought I was going to be able to just blast right on up here. Oh! Nope. All right. We were supposed to go... Okay. Okay. Oh. Every time I think I'm about to do something cool. This part's kind of weird. The camera, like, can't tell whether it wants to move for you or not. Okay, okay. That's all the way back there. Uh-huh, uh-huh. All right, there we go. This one was really fun. I really liked this, this particular floodless level. I died a lot of stupid ways in it, but, you know. It happens. Whoa! That's right. It defaults to the gun nozzle. Okay. Will we? Yeah! There we go. Oh my. Alright. Oh, I see. I keep just making these tiny little... It's like... It's so weird that it's exactly the thing that I've always had trouble with this game. And I don't understand exactly what it is. But it's like when I try to just jump at an angle. Like I want Mario to jump 10 degrees to the left, you know? It's like impossible for me to do. It's like the thing that I've never been able to put my finger on that I struggle with this game is that it's just so difficult to get Mario to jump at a specific angle, I feel like. Yep. Even with the notches. Yeah, my least favorite thing about the Switch Pro controller is that the analog sticks don't have the notches. Oh. Oh no. Okay, so this is like... do something like that. Okay, okay, we got that one. Only 50 seconds remaining. Right, you can't wall jump after you flood. Okay. Okay, okay. And then... Yep. And then... Yep. Yeah. 15 seconds for 2 more red coins. There's just no way. There's a way. Oh. That dive. The dive across the rotating platform was very risky, but I knew that it was necessary. Yeah. Sometimes. But if you just dive and then jump out of it and dive and jump out of it, that's like really fast too. But yeah, that's super fun in this game. On like when you have a long straightaway, so you just spray a little bit of water. Yes. Yeah. All right. Oh, another Shadow Mario. Is this always shine number 7? It kind of seems like it. Oh yeah, here's the Nintendo logic again of like spraying Shadow Mario with water hurts him, yet he can swim for some reason. I guess it's only flood water that hurts him. Right, it's like it's punching him. It's like it's hurting him because you're shooting him with like a fire hose. I like that he's like somewhat teaching you how to get through the level quickly, you know? Okay, he probably just jumped off and backed down, right? Where did he go? Oh. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear Flex, really. I don't know where Shadow Mario went. But yeah, so after the shine, Flex is here. We're gonna play a video game. Oh. Okay. We get the music right here. Oh, there he is. Yeah. And generally just like runs in circles until you shot him with water enough. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh, I'm like about to die from all the falling damage. This is the worst I've ever done against Shadow Mario. Oh no. I hate that when you run into him, you take damage. Because it's like you're supposed to be chasing him. So it just makes it so that if you chase him too well, like you keep right like that, then it like punishes you brutally. Alright, alright. Ugh. That is a funny story. He should save that for when he's got a mic. Oh, there we go. Alright, I had 1 life left. It was down to the wire. It was down to the wire. Once again, down to the wire. Alright. So here's the score. Here's the score. Flex is over, and we are about to play ourselves some... I think Final Fantasy Tactics Advance is the plan. We started it a little while ago, and because of, like, lockdown and all that, we haven't played it in a long time. So, we're gonna play it today. And we'll see where it was at. I might bitch a little bit about it because I've kind of turned on the game and I don't know how much I like it. So we'll see how that goes, but hopefully we'll have a good amount to talk about since you know, we haven't really been around each other a whole bunch lately. So, thanks for watching Mario Sunshine, and I'll be back in just a couple minutes. I just got to set up the chairs and stuff so that it's a two-player area. So yeah, I'll be right back. 1 minute.